Okay, let's see. This says that I need 1 1/4 cups of sugar to make 20 cookies. How many cups am I going to need to make 8 cookies? Well, first of all, I think why would I only want to make 8 cookies? I should be making 40 or 50 cookies, but let's go with the problem. This is a typical proportion problem. So I can set it up as 1 1/4. I like to include the labels here initially. So 1 1/4 cups makes 20 cookies as, let's see, so the cookies has to go on the bottom. I don't know how many cups, so that's where my variable goes. I'll use x. X cups makes 8 cookies. I also like to kind of guess before I even start this. I know it's going to be less than 1 1/4. It's so, probably around 1/2 cup or 2/3 of a cup or something. So I've got my proportion set up. Cups on top, cookies on the bottom. Remember, there are more than one way to set these up correctly. So now we're going to cross multiply. So 20 times x is 20x. That has to equal 1 1/4. Mixed numbers, so I'm going to put that in parentheses for right now, times 8. Last step is to divide by 20, and then I'll do the actual work here. So we'll divide the left-hand side by 20. Look how nice this looks. Divide the right-hand side by 20. The 20 drops out, so we end up with, I'm going to write it off to the right-hand side here, x equals, so I need to take 1 1/4 times 8 and then divide by 20. Now you could do this as a decimal if you want to. You could take 1.25 times 8 and then divide by 20. That would be one way to do it. Let's try it as a fraction. So 1 1/4, we would convert that to 5/4 times 8. Let me write the 8 as 8 over 1. Now this is the numerator. The denominator is 20. We're multiplying. We don't need a common denominator. Let's reduce first. 4 goes into 4 once. It goes into 8 twice. And so on top here, we end up with 2 times 5, or 10, over 20. That reduces to 1/2. And that's what you should get also if you take 1.25 times 8. 1.25 times 8 is going to be 10. 10 divided by 20 is 1/2. So you could answer the question as 1/2 or 0.5. Let's see, it says enter your answer as a fraction, so we would want to type in 1/2. And that's close to what my guess was going to be, 1/2. There you go. Except you should be making more than 8 cookies.